Mithun Chakraborty is a famous Indian actor. He has over 350 film roles to his credit. He is remembered for his role as Dancer Jimmy from the movie Disco Dancer. Today I will tell you about the actor's personal life, wife and children, and how much Mithun Chakraborty earns. Well, before you start, like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. The future star of Indian cinema was born in 1950 in Calcutta. Mithun Chakraborty's parents were far from cinema, and from show business in general. His father worked as an employee in a telephone company, his mother was a housewife. During his school years, the boy became interested in acting. He happily played in amateur theatrical productions of the school theater. However, at the age of 17, Mithun joined the radical leftist Naxalite peasant movement, for which he almost went to prison. The parents caught on in time and sent their son away from his home. The guy took refuge with his uncle in Bombay. But their Mithun did not sit on the neck of his relatives, but went to work. He was selling cosmetics until he saw an ad for students at the Film Institute. This was the turning point in the biography of the guy. He decided to fulfill his old dream of becoming an actor. Mithun Chakraborty's family, seeing his craving for the acting profession, did not interfere with his endeavors in this area. Initially, they did not want to accept the young man to the institute because of his low origin. However, thanks to the bright external data and natural acting talent, the examiners decided to give the guy a chance. And they didn't fail. The film career of the young actor began with a small episodic role in the film, Two Strangers. But in the next film, Royal Hunter, Mithun was entrusted with the main role, for which he subsequently received a prestigious film award. The young actor had the first fans. But the real fame came to Chakraborty a few years later. In 1982, the film Disco Dancer was released with his participation. In addition to India, Chakraborty was known far abroad. And the actor himself entered the top 5 actors of Indian cinema. But in the role of Chakraborty were not only the roles of goodies. He skillfully embodied villains, criminal authorities, terrorists on the screen. Thanks to his acting talent, Mithun Chakraborty has become one of the most famous and wealthy people in India. He devoted 36 years of his life to work in Indian cinema, where he played in 350 films. In 2019, information appeared on the internet that a famous Indian actor had died. The date of death was listed as February 16, and the cause of death was allegedly a stroke. Later, the actor's relatives denied the rumors about his death. At that time, Mithun Chakraborty was in the hospital for a routine examination, but nothing threatened his life. Who needed to dissolve such gossip is unknown. The personal life of the Indian handsome man was quite eventful. Mithun Chakraborty met his first love at the dawn of his career. She was model Helena Luke. Young people met at one of the dance shows and immediately liked each other. However, at that time, Mithun was an aspiring actor with no money. They dated for a long time until the groom was able to raise the required amount for the wedding. However, after the wedding, Mithun was often seen in the company of other girls, which Helena did not like at all. As a result, their family, not having existed even for a year, broke up. Mithun Chakraborty's second wife was Indian actress Yogita Bali. Before meeting Chakraborty, Yogita managed to star in several films, as well as marry the composer and director Kishore Kumar. However, this marriage was not happy for the girl. Having met Mithun Chakraborty, the young actress decided that she would build a strong family with him. As soon as Yogita received a divorce, the lovers got married. At first, family life was perfect. Mithun Chakraborty's career developed rapidly, bringing him fame and money. Yogita only occasionally appeared on the set, devoting herself to her husband and family. A year and a half later, their firstborn, Mahakshay, was born, and then another son, Rimo. The handsome Mithun was invariably surrounded by close female attention, which he periodically used. Yogita turned a blind eye to all his adventures, arguing that she would not make scandals over petty intrigues. However, One of these intrigues could have rather disastrous consequences. On the set of the film, Insight, Chakraborty seriously became interested in the young actress Sridevi. A stormy romance broke out between them, and there were rumors that the couple even got married. The relationship between Mithun and Sridevi lasted for several years, but at one point the girl ran away from her lover, later explaining that she was simply tired of him. The actor had no choice but to return back to the family. Mithun Chakraborty's wife Yogita adopted an unfaithful husband. From now on, the actor was an exemplary husband and father. Later, the third son Namashi was born in the family of Mithun Chakraborty. As mentioned above, Yogita Bali gave her husband 3 sons, Mahakshay, Rimo and Namashi. Mithun Chakraborty's eldest son Mahakshay was born in 1984. He followed in the footsteps of his parents and also became an actor. The guy was educated at the New York Film Academy, but after training he returned to his homeland. He starred in several films, the most famous of which are the films Jimmy and Ghosts. In 2018, the man got married. His chosen one was Madhalsa Sharma, an Indian model and actress. The second son of the actor Rimo also connected his life with cinema. However, it was not the acting profession that attracted him, but the process of making films. The man became a director and screenwriter. The youngest son of Mithun Chakraborty Namashi was born in 1992. Since childhood, the guy dreamed of becoming an actor. During his school years, he wrote reviews for Bollywood films. Then he entered acting school and at the same time performed in the Indian comic show The Habitat. He made his debut in the short film, Hero, in which he also acted as a director. And in 2020, a film with his participation called Bad Boy was released. Mithun Chakraborty and Yogita Bali also have an adopted daughter, Dashani. The actor found a little girl on the street, in a dumpster. He took the child to the hospital. At home, the man told his wife about what had happened, and they decided to adopt the abandoned girl. Having gone through all the bureaucratic procedures, their family was replenished with a 4th child. Now the daughter of Mithun Chakraborty is already an adult girl. According to her, the adoptive parents never hid her origin, but always treated her like a princess. Dashani studied at the New York Film Academy and is now taking her first steps into acting. Despite the fact that the actor's children are already adults, and some have already started their own families, they are not in a hurry to please the grandchildren of Mithun Chakraborty. Although the actor and his wife have long dreamed of grandchildren. In addition to acting, Chakraborty was engaged in business. In the late 90s he founded the Monarch hotel chain, and also acquired a football club and a cricket team. In 2014, Mithun Chakraborty was nominated as a candidate for the Parliament of India. The artist accepted this offer, but could not attend the meetings for health reasons and constantly sent letters of apology. Later, the actor, due to illness, asked to be removed from his duties as a deputy. Despite the business, Chakraborty continues to actively act in films. He even got into the Guinness Book of Records. In 1999, the artist set a record for the number of leading roles. At that time in 249 films. The celebrity has fans all over the world. Chakraborty does not maintain accounts on social networks, but fans still manage to learn about the life of an idol. The actor was loved in the USSR, and today Chakraborty speaks warmly of Russia. He came to the Union more than once and periodically visits Moscow as part of promotions for new paintings. Friends, how do you feel about Mithun Chakraborty and what film with his participation do you like best? Write in the comments. If you liked the video, put like, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. We are interested. Everyone have a nice day.